Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Just got back from the Applebee's with the lovely and talented Beth, where we had, she's doing this, she's not doing keto, she's doing a low carb plan. Me, I'm still doing my fasting, my intermittent fasting. I've really been doing OMADs lately, which means 1 meal a day. And it seems to be working really good. Stacy, did you hear that I am below my wedding weight from 22 years ago?
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Ain't that awesome? Thank you so much. I mean, I'm just the picture of health, y'all. Remember when we started this room, I was thinking I was going to die because I'd lost my toe and, I was eat up with the diabetes, but I'm doing good. Doing really good. And we came up with this plan of the spreadsheets and all that was to help Beth to be able to trade. And I hadn't shown her anything lately because I'm feeling good. But that woman does know how to close a trade. She knows how to open a trade, so she's good. And she has instructions. If I were to bite the dust and go on to glory, she knows to just shut her down, baby. Run a Z, as we used to say at the old convenience store where I worked. So did y'all see the picture of that watermelon? We just got back from the feed store to get some goat feed. And look at this. Y'all look at this. Do y'all see that watermelon? Look at that. Is that not the biggest watermelon y'all ever seen in your life? So the feed store is in Ramburn, Alabama, but the guy that grows this is in Georgia. And they were telling me that he's got watermelons bigger than this in his field, and he has the state record for the largest watermelon ever grown in the state of Georgia. I don't know what the man's doing to it. I mean, is he feeding it tequila or what? But look at that thing. I mean, it's as big as I am. Well, within reason. So I thought I'd like to show y'all that watermelon. It's a big old thing. All right, y'all. Today is the most important session that we've ever done together. Then you add the dramatic pause, right? And it is because we got some splaining to do. We got some splaining to do. All right, but first, let's look at our market. AD is dead at 28. It was right here at 50 something, and it went down to 0. Now it's popped up a little bit. We are at lunchtime chop, and it is dead, anemic, dead. We are lunchtime chopping. We had a 15-minute range of 54 to 66 points, which has been the norm of late. That's not a lot of volatility at all. The market is up just a bit. I would expect VIX to be down. Hourly mids going up. We are above VWAP. We are now testing and above the overnight high. We are now above the cash open. What will happen is we're late in the day, so we got a couple hours left to trade. I expect it to be a nothing burger until the final 30 minutes of the day when the buy algorithms will come in, and we will get closer and closer to 4,500. 4,500, y'all, is coming. Don't be fooled. It is coming. Now, so let's look at our market structure. That's our day structure, right? So, volume, is picked up here a little bit, right? From what amateur hour in the morning. It's not totally dead. Let's now go to our volume profile and see what we're going to make our little assumptions are for next week. Now, you notice you see 2 lines here. That meant, well, this is on SPY. Let's go to ES with the 24-hour stuff. Okay, so now we are out of the fair value zone. We are above the 20, 50, 200 moving averages. Thank you, Beth. I'm drinking my water. Hold on a minute. Let me give you a good old drink of some Georgia water. It ain't as good as well water. And we got a well. I need to pump that thing up, pump it up. All right, so now we are in an overbought area above all 3 moving averages. The value area high on the volume profile is just above our 20% line on the big green monster. The point of control, where volume has mostly traded in the last 10 days, is below, back into the fair zone. I anticipate a pullback into the fair value zone, but keep in mind, first, this thing very well may go up to the 44.71 area there, pop around a little bit in the coming days before we see a pullback and it realizes, hey, Bobby drew a chart, so I got to behave and get back to the point of control. So how many days is that? That puts us at next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe the following Monday. It could happen quicker too, right? Because let me tell you what's happening. Now, I try not to watch the news, y'all, but the little kids are now getting COVID. One of my former pastor, his daughter, they had a revival last night. 25 people gave their heart to the Lord Jesus. It was a great thing, but she got COVID. And, so the kids are getting it now. Our nurse friends are telling us, oh my gosh, they are offering us time and a half every hour that we work. So if you normally work, 36 to 40 hours in a week, they're paying you time and a half for your entire hours. Plus, they're giving you a $50 a day bonus. In my area, the hospitals are filling up, y'all. It feels to me like it did in January of 2020 when I went total to the Black Swan hedge. I took it all off. And let me tell you something. Y'all know me. I will pivot in a dang moment. I will pull stuff off quicker than you could possibly believe if I believe that a imminent drop is coming. But do I see it from these tea leaves? No, I don't. So why don't you and I bring up our brand new skew driver that Jason put together for us, which works like a charm. Look at this, y'all. So what it does is you pull it up, the skew driver. It's in our Discord channel. And you're going to get the one closest to 30 days. Well, what's closest, 28 or 31? Well, 31. So you've got to get the one that says valid, right? That means there's actually options with the expiration in those cycles. So I would hit this one. I hit a sign at the 31 days. So give it a second. So here we go. So how many pots away from the current price of SPX is the $5.20 20 wide put spread? It is 26 points away. Y'all see that? 26 points away. So I go over here and I got a little trend. I say I go over. Heck, this happened. How come I can click on that? What is wrong? Oh, that's driving me nuts. Hold on. Click everywhere else. Okay, here we go. Unbelievable. What is wrong? Hold on. I got that one open. I got that one open. Let me see my stuff. I just want to click in my trend. Let me close this. Dang it. It's always acting up. It's just like my children's. Stacey, are you still on the beach? Or you back home, girl?
I'm back home.
Hey,
back to reality.
You didn't sound too happy about that.
It was nice.
I bet it was. I'll bet it was. Why would that not let me do? That is just. All right, that's freaking me out. Well, here's what I was going to show you. Remember, this has been 36, and now it's down to 26. So what does that mean? It's getting closer, y'all. When this 26 turns to 20, I'm getting scared. If this 26 goes to 15 points from the money, buddy, it is all hands on deck. We are pulling stuff. We are scared to death, but it ain't there yet. It between 25 and 35 is a normal range. We're at 26. It's normal, y'all, but it's getting less. When we first started monitoring, this was 36 away. Now it's 26. So that's telling us that the skew and the options is getting ready to a point where, yeah, a drop will be coming. We don't know how bad, but we're getting ready for it. Plus the fact that I am now in a overbought area. There's reason for me to have a little bit of concern that we might get a little hefty pullback. But I'm just reading the tea leaves. I'm looking at what the options market and what the charts are telling me. And as of right now, I don't see the big drop coming. Now, here's the problem. It's Friday. And I'm always weary of Fridays. Why? Because a lot of stuff can dump on the weekends. You can get all kinds of news and COVID, and somebody's going to get sick, choke on chicken bone. I mean, it throws the whole world into a thing. We've got the Taliban. I don't care if you hate Trump or like Trump. I love the man. We had the Taliban that was all beat down, had them defeated. We had terrorism defeated. And now they're just taking over Afghanistan. They're just taking over the place. So you got that happening. And then you got China is going to recognize them if they take over whatever that city is the Taliban's marching to. And the Taliban's telling everybody, hey, we're friendly. We're good guys. Right. So you got that going on in the world. You got the millionaires are wanting to tax the billionaires. So the millionaires are mad at the billionaires, and the millionaires want the billionaires to be taxed higher. And you got all this uncertainty. You've got COVID popping up, hospitals full. What are we going to do? Am I going to be able to go to the George Strait concert? Huh? Are we going to have to shut that down? I mean, there's all kind of things that are happening now, and you got these mandate issues. Are we going to wear masks? Are we not going to wear masks? The kids are now in the hospital. They're sick. Got all this stuff. So there's uncertainty in the world, and you and I thrive off of that uncertainty with our hedges. But I want to make sure that I don't get caught with my pants down, so to speak, when, crap hits the fan. So we'll see. But as right now, what do I see? This is in a normal range, skews in a normal range. We are overbought, but my expected pullback would be here, right? Or to the 50% line. That's where I would see a pullback in the next 2 or 3 days, possibly. I don't really see us going below the 43.96. If we do, it's the 43.51. So if I go to make my daily micro trade, where is that put going to be? Where am I going to sell that put? Well, let's just see. Hey, Matt's waltzed in, and Ken is with us now. Dr. Theta. Who the heck is Dr. Theta? I like it. I like it a lot. I like the name. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to go closest to 60 days, and I'm going to sell. This is what we call shooting a fish in a barrel. I'm going to go to 10% delta, probability of being in the money. How come those aren't populated? Collect my garbage. Y'all need to collect your garbage every now and then. Go to help key, go to system, go to collect garbage. So let's go back to my trade page. There they are. All right. So we've been wanting to get about $18 on these. So about the 10 delta, 11.5% probability of being in the money. Let's go sell one. So we're talking about the 40-10. Let's look at that where it is on the chart. 40-10 on the chart. 40-10 on, I only see it on my chart. Do y'all see a 40-10? I see it going down to 43.70. So let's see how far you got to go down to do the 43.10. Look at there, y'all, all the way down here. Let's put it on the ES so we can see our big green monster. 43.10. 43.10. Look there, y'all. All the way down here. Right? Yeah, I think I drew it the other day, about right there. So do I think that between the next couple of days we're going down to this? No. I got enough chance to still make that profitable by selling my little put. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be greedy. I'm not going to be scared. Oh, let me just say this. You cannot trade scared from a position of being scared. Beth and I were talking about that today. She said, it doesn't bother you being down thousands of dollars in a day? I said, it don't bother me at all. She said, oh, it would me. I couldn't do it. So we don't trade scared. Scared money is lost money. Listen to that. I know. How do I know? Because I traded scared. And I would look at every single trade and I would go, oh my gosh, it's going against me. I don't even look at these trades now. I'm doing a whole portfolio, y'all. So let's go get our $18. Let's get our $18, sell that puppy. It's going to cost us how much buying power? $506. We're going to bring in $88. We hope that'll at least make us $44 because my and Beth's lunch today at the Applebee's was $39 before we did an $8 tip. So that was $47. So we've got to get that money back. I always try to leave 20%. All right, here we go. So nothing. We didn't get filled. I'm going to get filled. I'll either go up a strike or I'm going to work my order down a little bit. There we go. We're in, baby. We are in. Now good. All right. Now I want to show you something. So we've got that on. So what's the next thing we do? We go to our existing short puts. Well, first of all, I sold a short put. So I got to put him in his right place. So I move him to the group. I'm going to move him to my micro shorts. Get in there, baby. I say we're going to move him to the micro shorts. Crap is going on. Micro shorts. Okay, I guess it did it, maybe. Let me see. All kind of stuff going on here. What the devil is that? Don't believe it. Hold on a minute. task manager. What have I got going on here? I can close that. I don't need my Adobe no more. I can close McAfee. I only have McAfee. Microsoft Teams. I hate Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Word. I got to keep open to show y'all something. So what is this thing here? That's my Tastyworks account. There, got rid of it. So now let's go back to our Tastyworks account. No. Okay, yeah. So now we've got our micros. So now we got to probably close one, right? Two ways you can do this. You can close your most profitable one, or you can wait till that one gets to 50% and close it. Look at this, y'all. Sweet Bobby paid $47 for the Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp, and Beth got the Bourbon Street steak, and I'm fixing to pay for that meal right here by creating a closing order, taking my $55 for the Applebee's. Now remember, you're buying this, so I like to try it to pay less, right? We're greedy capitalists, and unapologetically so. We try to work it at 7. If it don't work, we'll go up to 7 1/4. Okay. So let's get out of that one. Now, anything else we need to close? Let's see. You know, you want to keep them on, you want to close them. Let's go for some weekend data decay if we can get it. So let's go back to my micro shorts. We got one at 43, 38, 27, 26, 21, 16. Even the one that I put on yesterday, y'all, is up $6.25. So those are looking really, really good. And how much theta am I? All my thetas and all that stuff is not here. I gotta fix it. All right, good enough. Let's see how our AIM is doing today. AIM is up $326 on the day. I like it a lot. Who's losing? UCO is losing, so that's my oil position, which means oil's going down. And I finally got oil into the, what was it, 271 range the other day. Is gas 371 or 271? It's 271 at Kroger. And with my card, I got 10 cents off on it because we buy groceries at the Kroger. All right. So what else is going against me today? ERTI. I don't even know what ERTI is, but apparently it's going against me today. All right, so that's fine. So let's see if I'm getting any AIM triggers. Am I getting any AIM triggers? Go to my AIM dashboard. Sell a share, baby. It is telling Sweet Bobby to sell a share of UPRO. Isn't that cool? You open up a spreadsheet and you don't even have to worry about it. So let's sell a share in this account. Sell a share of UPRO. Now this is where it's embarrassing because y'all go, oh, Bobby didn't have live stock quotes on Think or Swim. How come he doesn't? He's such a derelict. And the reason is because I would have to pay for data. Why do I have to pay for data? Because I got all my accounts in, what do you call, corporations. What's my password? Hold on, give me a second. I think that's it. All right, so it's telling me to sell a share of UPRO. So let's see what UPRO is trading in. Matt, is the boss in or can you talk? Boss must be in privacy mode here. All right, so UPRO is trading at 127.18. All right, so let's go sell a share. 718 UPRO telling me to take the profits. I love this. So 127.18. So we hit the bid. Sell on the bid, buy on the ask. I'm only selling one share. And we're going to sell it. We tried it 127.20. We'll work it. And I know it's not entertaining you seeing orders work, but you know, I got to stay true to myself. Sometimes I try to change stuff up just so it'll speed up things for y'all. And that's what I should do. If I was here all by myself and lonesome, I'd be working this order, try to get me the extra penny. You don't get where you get without being a little bit on the greedy side. That's okay. 127.18. We need that to start with, didn't we? We're working. Come on, that ought to feel. That ought to feel. That ought to feel. 127.18. Let's go back to Tastyworks, see what it's going at. Oh crap! Now it's 127.16. See, you be greedy, you miss out on the part. 127.16. Let's try 17. It's working my order. Come on, feel me, Seymour. from Little Shop of Horrors. Little shop of horrors. Stop maybe crashing as I'm trying to get a feel here. Because I got some important stuff to tell y'all. Like I say, I think this is the most important. I got some explaining to do. I got some apologizing to do. Dang it. What am I going to do? Just put in a darn market order? Come on, fill me. There we go. 127. I can't even remember if it's 127 here or 127.14. I think it's the 14. What do we get filled on? We got filled on field order 127, 15.01. Look at that. All right, so let's go put it in our spread, handy dandy spreadsheet. So we're gonna go, now see this says sell one share. Now what's this? I go to the AIM activity. Oh no, not this computer freezing up. Not my new $400 refurbished computer. Pro. So we sold one, make sure that's a negative. And we did it on the 13th in the year of our Lord 2021, month of August. Price was 127.15. 7.1501. And this is the one that kind of gets y'all confused. Was it new capital? Did I rebalance, or is it a new underline? If it is, I put yes. If it's not, I put no. It was not. All right, and we got everything that automatically populates there. So then when you go back to your dashboard, it should say, ta-da! It doesn't tell us to sell one because we claim profits. That's what I like about AIM. If it's telling you to sell, baby, you are taking a profit. You are taking mama to the Applebee's, you taking mama to the O'Charlie's, to the Longhorn, wherever you go. All right, so we got AIM out of the way. Now here's where I got to apologize to y'all. Here's where I got to apologize. It's hard being open and transparent. I really do try to be. Am I always? A little bit too much. You know? Did I tell y'all that I used the bathroom on myself yesterday? Yes, I told y'all that. So Beth's like, Bob, you shouldn't be telling people that. I know I'm an open book. All right. I told y'all about the time I was arrested by the Popo. Y'all know everything about me. So here we go. Where are we at? Let's open the other spreadsheet. Well, let's start here. How do I start this? By telling you. All right, before you start thinking Bobby Genius is Bobby Genius, Sweet Bobby is Bobby Genius, let's look at our profit since we started this account on March 26th, because this was our big experiment, right? March 26th. And if you see that, where's my little circle thing? Unbelievable. All right. I'll do it. So profit and loss since March 26th is $8,778.17. So I was studying that and I was like, man, that's good profit. And if you'll recall on this particular account, I don't really record my trades, you know? And it's been a mistake by me not doing that, because here's what my thought process. I want y'all to be entertained. I want you to learn when you're here. I want you to be entertained when you're here. So I'm all excited, you know, to try to keep your attention. And so I don't log my trades on here. And then if I don't log them, I get behind and it's a chore to get them caught up. And so I was just like, you know, on this account, why even bother? Let's just make the trades and do good. But day before yesterday, I just made the decision. I was like, okay, let's look and see how I made profits, because I don't have a spreadsheet telling me. So I got $8,782. Do y'all realize how good that is? Hold on, let's look at that. Let's get our handy dandy calculator. I say, let's get our handy dandy calculator. And we ain't bragging, right? We're just talking. So if you got 8,779.6 divided by 35,000, then you're up, 25% on the year. Yay, right? That's really, really good. And I think we'd probably be on track for, I don't know, 70-something% for the year. So it's really, really strong. But then I started going, how am I doing that? I don't know. I have assumed, my assumption has been that it was Bain. My assumption was that it was Bain that has made the money. So then I go over here and I go P&L year to date, and I start adding these numbers up. And I go, wait a minute, that's the only 12 underlines that I've had in Bain. I start adding these up and I go, hey, wait a minute, that ain't $7,000, that ain't $8,000. Do you see $8,000 in here anywhere? No. And I was flipping, y'all. I was flipping. And thank goodness we have the sage and wisdom of our old friend Ken, who said, Bobby, click on this. And I said, what is this, Ken? It's like he showed me, the magic key to the kingdom. So I clicked on this, and then I clicked on year to date, and I'll be dang, it shows our 8777 there, and now it shows us where we've made it, right? So now we can do that.
Hey, Bobby,
Yeah.
you can click on, if you click on the issues that are in the BAME, they'll all light up, and then that total will reflect the ones that you clicked.
Oh, wait a
And
minute.
that
So
way
if I click just these 10, is that what you're saying?
No, go back to history
Okay, go back to the history. Okay.
and then just click on something. Yeah, click on something else.
Oh, then you pro. Oh, it adds them up.
It adds them up. You see, so you do your
Ken.
BAME stocks, and you're going to get a hard number for the whole thing.
Ken, if you was right here, I'd give you mouth sugar. I swear I would.
And it's a good thing. Is there a bottle of Clorox there, back?
Oh, you got to have fun, don't you? Okay, so let's get my 12 underlines here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, see if I missed one. 1, 2. ULE is one in it. Yeah, there we go. There's all 12 of them. Okay, so now that makes sense. So look, he's teaching me stuff that this is awesome. So now this looks better. Look at this, y'all. So of my $8,777, look what the amount is. Let me draw me another circle for the BAME program. Now that's pretty awesome, right? So you go, well, what is 4298 over 35,000? So you go 4297. 4297 divided by 35,000 opening balance, and you got that's 12.27%. Well, that's pretty good, right? In that amount of time. But there's some other stuff that is contributing to our success. And y'all, this is where I need to apologize. This is where I need to apologize, because I swear to y'all that I thought BAME was just killing it. And it is. I mean, I'm up 12%. Am I happy with that? Yeah, with hedges and everything that I got? Oh, heck yeah. But look what SPX has done. Holy shimon. Now, how do I clear all this? I got to click back on them again, I guess. Let's clear all these out. Let's clear our BAME stuff out. And let's just look at our SPX. All right, so SPX, let's click on SPX. Realized profits in this is 3177. P&L unrealized, that's on my open positions, is at 255. Y'all, this is almost as big as what the BAME is, $3,432. And is that Rick trades? No, I've done 1 or 2 Rick trades. I think the Rick trade I got on now may be the second one that I've done. So what I did yesterday is I spent some time and I said, okay, let's do over here. Now let's see where we're making money on SPX. And I hope y'all can see this. I hope y'all see this on the screen because it's a little small. But then, Ken had formerly told us about the chains over here. So you can sit here and go, okay, what did we gain on? Well, I don't want to see losing trades. I want to see the gains on SPX. So I've got open and closed trades. 30 days, we want to go back further. So we've been in this account like 4 months or so, a little over 4 months. So we'll go back 180 days. Now, Tasty Trade, if anybody from Tasty Trade is listening at any time, y'all need to make this go back to the beginning of the year. I need to be able to see all my trades for the year, but we'll go back 180 days, which will collect everything that we've done. And let's just look at the trades that we've done and see what we've made money on. Now, here's where it gets fun. This is a broken wing butterfly, $45. This is a broken wing butterfly on the call side, $135. I hate doing calls. This is a broken wing butterfly on the put side, $140. This is a butterfly on the call side, $125. Here's $115 on a call side butterfly. Look at this, y'all. It's the butterflies. It's those flipping butterflies. And guess what I've done of late? And see, this is why I'm so bad at trading. And I tell you time and time again, I'm the worst. of all traders. Why? Because I hadn't even been doing broken wing butterflies. I just stopped them. I mean, think about where this would be if I'd been doing them the whole time. I mean, we're at $8,750 in 4 months. The second biggest winner other than Bain, I mean, as far as an individual position, SPX is killing it on the put and call side. Look at this. I mean, God, I made $1,800 on a, what is that, a calendar? Yeah, $1,800 on a calendar. So I started looking at these and I go, my God, why have I stopped? I mean, this is the best trade going on. Just a simple broken wing butterfly. So then let's look at our loss trades. Right, we'll take this off and let's just look at our losers. Where did we lose money? So what we've got here is, in my opinion, a positive expectancy on these trades. So we're gonna, oh no, let me put that back. Come on, baby. Oh, this is a fun session. I love when I have to come forward and just confess my sins and get it all out on the table. So let's see where we've lost. Y'all, our total losses. So we've got an overall profit of $3,240. We've only lost $700. Uh-oh, we're losing $700 now. We've lost $700 altogether on our open and close trades on SPX. I like those odds. I like being up a net, what, 3,400, when our losses that are comprised of this are, 713. So where did we lose? Let's see. What did we do? There's calls. That was just a call credit spread. No, that's a, see, I wish I could group them here so I keep up with all this. This is a, what is that, a calendar? We lost $10 on the calendar. What is this? This looks like a, what is this? A vertical, just a vertical. Yep, in the same expression. Well, 2612, I don't know exactly what it is. 185 there. Here's something on the call side. It says a vertical. I'm not looking too closely at them. Here's something on the call side. We lost $165. Y'all know I hate calls, but I made more money on the calls than I lost. Here's something on the call side. Looks like a vertical. But do y'all see a call side butterfly that is lost yet? Well, here's one, but it's on the put side. Look at this. I mean, it's just crazy. I'm sitting there going, what was I thinking? I just stopped putting on my butterflies. A dork I am. All right. So 8,700 in profit. Where is it coming from? It's coming from Bain and it's coming from the SPX. And actually, y'all like this. As I was making a spreadsheet yesterday. So I go, where did I go? Trade analytics. I just called it trade analytics. Let's open this up. So yesterday, the net profits on this account were $8,443.79. So I'm up about, what, another 300 to 400 today. 87, and I was 84 yesterday. Yes, we're up about 300 something today. So I started looking at this and I said, well, what is making our profit? So yesterday, Bain was 42% of our net profits of $8,000. But look, a close second was SPX, which I hadn't even been trading. I quit. I mean, for the most part, I was doing a daily butterfly and I just quit on. Why did I do that? Now, our gold trade that is gold, I mean, I don't think I've ever lost on the gold trade. We ain't got one on yet, but makes up 9% of my profit. The micros, I don't do them as much in this account as I do the other one, but it's 9%, almost 10% of our profit. And then we had a few SPY trades that shocked me. I don't even remember doing SPY, but we made $605 there. So on the Bain program was making us $26 a day. $26 a day. So, and there will be people that'll skewer me for doing this, and you go, you can't project that way. Yes, I can. You dang right I can. So if I can make $26 a day on a $35,000 account, 26.03 times 365 days a year. Bobby, you don't trade 365 days a year. Well, this is calendar days. I made $26 for however many calendar days were between March 26th and August the 12th. So if we do that in a year, that's $9,500 divided by 35,000. I'm just projecting a little bit. So that's 27%. Is that respectable? Oh, heck yeah. Especially when you've got something that complements it, like the SPX trades that we do, whether it be the Rick trade or whether it be the broken wing butterfly that works so well. So then you throw in the micros with that. And then you throw in these hedges that we do. And y'all, we got something that's really, really cool here. That's really, really cool. It's super cool. So I just wanted to come clean and tell y'all I apologize because I took my eye off the ball. You know, this is like Nick Saban going, we're playing Vanderbilt on Saturday. So let's don't look at Vanderbilt. Let's look at the Georgia Bulldogs that we're playing the week after. And let's don't even look at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's not important. Lose to Vanderbilt. Isn't that what Gene Stallings, Coach Stallings said? He says, you think, you know, you Lafayette, Monroe, whoever you play is not important. He said, lose to them. Lose to them. See how important that game is. So I got to keep my mind in the game. I make these big, humongous mistakes. I'm not as bad as I once was, but I'm as bad once as I ever was when I twist the Toby Keith song. So I got to keep my metrics, my analytics. I got to look at those things. I've got to use my spreadsheet. And you don't got to use any of my spreadsheets. You don't got to use anything. I overcomplicate them. I put all kind of garbage on there that probably nobody would ever use. But you got to know what's making me money, what's losing me money. What is losing me money in this account? So I could flip this around, right? And I could say, well, there's one of my little AIM things, my BAME things. He's lost me $365. Boy, on these ES trades, Bob, you down $272. Well, what is that? That's got to be my Black Swan hedges, right? XSP, we've done a little bit of that. We did the VIX hedge. And look, I lost $149 on a Ford Leap, which I should have never bought. Then silver, we've lost $131. Walgreens, we lost $61. Q's, $55. But look, so I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, this is my total losses? This is the total loss I've had in 4.5, 5 months? I can live with that, y'all, when I got all this stuff right over here in the green. Oh, the power of analytics. So what are you doing in your trading plan that is making you money? You got to figure it out. Where's the bucks coming from? Where am I losing? Well, I don't need to trade, you know, Ford and, you know, some of this other stuff, but, you know, you're going to lose some on your BAME stocks. All your BAME stocks aren't going to be profitable. But what does our plan say? Our plan says URTY, if you are not profitable, and AGQ, if you're not profitable, then our algorithm says we're not going to reward you with extra shares. We're going to sell your shares. We're going to penalize you for underperformance, and we're going to take away your participation in my portfolio. God, isn't this great? Isn't this wonderful that we can do this type of analysis and come up with, hey, what is making us money? And whatever is making us money, keep on doing it, baby. What's wrong with us? Because we want $8,000. We want this to be over $9,000 next week. Man, we want this to be $10,000 in the coming week. But if you're not doing what's making you profitable and what's working at the moment, now, does that mean that the broken wing butterfly is always going to work? No. But you got to go with the hot hand. You got a hot hand, man. Let's say that you got, sorry, I go to football so many times, but let's say that you got Julio Jones and he is your man. But all of a sudden, in a game against the Tennessee Titans, who he's actually going to be playing for now, let's say the Falcons were playing them when Julio was weak, and you throwing the ball to Julio, and man, Julio, you know, he ain't not doing too good. But man, you got this, you know, guy that came to you as a free agent who's older than Methuselah, and it's probably in his last, you know, year. And this dude is just catching the ball and catching the ball and catching the ball, and he's running, and they're not guarding him. And you just go and what do? You go back to that man. You keep throwing it to him. Hey, he's doing it. And are we going to forget Julio? No, we'll toss Julio over now and then. But you go with the guy that's got the hot hand. That's what BAME was designed to do. BAME was designed to say, let us figure out who the outperformers are and let us reward them with additional shares. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. So we're actually going to run the algorithm today, if I can do it. Jason's not with us today, but I'm gonna run and we're gonna see how that works. But first, why don't we do what makes us money in this account? So let's go to our trade page. What are we gonna do in this account? Well, we got $9,154 of buying power. Can I sell a short put in the MES, the micros? You dang right I can. Where am I going? Broken record, close to 60 days without going over. And we normally go to the 10% probability of being in the money. 10% probability of being in the money. Or we just go to the 18 strike, $18. That's what we like, right? Getting us 18 bucks there. And we're gonna sell us one. 17.75. Let's work it up to 18. 18. Chugga-choo, chugga-choo. Ta-da! And that is shooting a fish in a barrel. All right, so now let's go to our positions. Now it's harder for me here, y'all. I can't see it as good. Maybe y'all can, but you know, I like Tasty Works. It's fast, it's cool. And let's look at our options trades that we got on. So let's see here. Here we got some 1-1-1 trades and some 2-2-2s and some all kind of garbage. Let's see, we've got something here that appears to be a long little put that is up. It doesn't say. Oh, that's a long put. What is that? That's got to be that something. Let's see where our short puts are. Here's our short puts, right? That we sold. So let's see. Is anything going to pay for Applebee's today? Does anything look like it's 50%? I don't really see it. You know, how many did I got on? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, I put on another one. Could I close one? Yeah, but I'm waiting for this to show 50%. Does anybody know where it actually says 50%? I mean, I guess I could. Well, you can't do GTC orders on futures products in this. I started to say, I guess I could set an order to close it at 50%, but I'm having to look at this little line right here. Is that 50%? No, I need to get to about right there. So I'm going to leave that on. I got plenty of, so nothing to take off there. See if there's anything else that we need to do. What do we got in SPX? I got a couple broken wing butterflies. Y'all see them. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, all on the put side. And we've got the Rick trade right here that we think may expire worthless today. At least that's our plan. So, all right, so let's put on another broken wing butterfly. We've sold our micro, so let's do our broken wing butterfly. The SPX trades we've been doing have been killing it. So let's go to the trade page. And I've tried not to look at my Greeks as much, but I swear I got to. So we're at positive theta, we're at real big positive delta, we're here. Then I'm looking back over at my charts and I go, you know, Bob, where is the E-minis, which kind of tracks in stock with the SPX, of course. So we're up a little bit today, and I was afraid to sell calls. I'm going to do a call. I am going to do a call. So where am I going to go out? I look at all my expirations where I got these little puppies in. I like spreading them out, spread the wealth out. Do I think we'll have a drop in 7 days? Well, let's give me 12 days to be sure. So I go to 12 days, and I'm going to go with long call butterfly. So let's say a long call butterfly. Now, what I like to do is break the back wing, and then I'm going to move these down just a bit, move my stripes all down. Let's see how far we can get out of the money. And I'll collect about $1 or so. So that's going to be at a 31 delta, 30% probability of being in the money. Perfect. So we've got 5 wide here, 44.90, 44.95, and the 45.05 is the broken wing. I like it. It's got a 67% probability of profit, probability of getting to 50%, 74. Gives us a little bit of negative delta against our positive deltas, gives us positive theta, max profit 605, max loss 400. Roll it, baby. Roll it. And I think it went in at 110, so I'm going to move that down. Let's see. Working orders 110, and we'll replace that. Move it down a nickel. See if we can get filled. Probably still have to go down a little bit. Oh, that hurt my ears. That little clunk. Easy. Let's go into dollar. Dollar. Come on, let's get a dollar. There we go. We are in, baby. So we got a dollar there. Now, there was some discussion in the Discord group. When do you close these? Well, how do you want to manage it? I've been letting them expire. They've been doing great expire. Now, what can you do? Could you do something different? Of course you could do. You can manage those at 50%, whatever your management is. But I just kind of looked at how it looks into the overall scheme of things. And let's see, I got a couple of these things. Broken wing butterflies, BWB1. We're at 92% profit. I'm up $90 on that thing. How many days expiration do I have on that? Let's see. We got 3 days. So that closes on Monday. I'm probably going to take the gamble of this one expiring worthless on Monday. We got a second one on here. What are we up here? We're up 57%. Could I close that? I could. And we got a third one that's down just now. It's up $15, right? And how many days do we have on that one? 10. So, you know, you've got to choose on your management. How does it fit into your overall portfolio? How does it fit into your assumption? We come in with the screwdriver, you come in big green monster, you know, you've got a lot of puts on here. Does it bother me? No, it's if you want to just do your standard management, 50%, do that. But what I was doing on most of these is letting them expire. And I think I'm looking at my closest one. It expires in 3 days. Let's see what that looks like. 1, 2, 1. It's at the, what are the strikes? What are the strikes? Move this out, I guess, but hold on a minute. It'd be easier to see it over here. SPX curve analysis. Let's see where we got our strike. Good Lord. Mama. Well, this didn't look bad. Let's look at this. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. That's the sum total of all my SPX trade. I like it. We in the profit zone. We are in the profit zone. I like that. Look at that. That's sweet. Yeah, you could lose here, you could lose here, but that kind of shows how they're all together. And if you start getting way down here, what do we have? Black swan hedges that start picking up, right? We've got other hedges that do things down here. So this is really, really sweet way of looking at our risk graph there. And I like it. I like where we're at. Look, we're in a perfect situation. So why would I close anything here? I'm not going to do it now. All right. So that's that. All right. So we got about 10 minutes. This is going to be the cool stuff. And I hope this works. And I hope I remember how to do it. So I am sure that Jason will get with everybody to set this up if you want to do it. But I want you to just see this thing in action. This is mind blowing. So we know that BAME is working so far. Does that mean BAME's going to work for you? No, it does not. Could you lose every dime you got? Yeah, you could. So y'all just keep that in mind. Could there be problems in the algorithm? Yeah, there could. So y'all just, everybody chill out. But here's what I'm going to do. We're going to run the bot. Oh, man, this is so sweet. All right, so you pull up command prompt, right? And that's what you see. Users Beth A. And I don't know who that is. I guess whoever had the computer for me, because I have not named my computer Beth A. Because I got a refurbished machine. All right, so here we go. He's got us a document. Jason does. And, you know, he's kind of a nerdy little, you know, he'll talk in nerdy terms sometimes. So we don't necessarily know what all this stuff means sometimes. But overall, he's done a really, really good job, especially when he works with you one-on-one to get this on. And I know you're looking at all this going, oh my gosh. Well, listen, you only got to do this once and it's done. Then it's just a matter of running your bot. So let's find the area where it says running our bot. So this dude is, what he's taken is my algorithm. So I came up with an algorithm, which was the antithesis. Is that the word? It's the opposite, kind of the opposite of what Robert Lucello did. And I said, Robert Lucello, you man of the 70s, you might not be as good as you think you are. So Bobby Genius is going to come and he's going to rewrite stuff. And I rewrote an algorithm based on my criteria. So you open the command prompt, right? Find the directory location of where your BAME Pi script lives. What the crap does that mean? Let me see. He showed me what it means. I got to find where my little Bane bot is. So mine's on my desktop. I got my Bane. So this is where my Bane bot is. See, Bane bot. So what you got to do is you got to click up here into this little thing. See where it says all that? You know, this is where it's located on your computer. So you're going to go copy. We got to paste that. Let's see what he says. Bane script lives. Navigate the terminal. He goes type into the terminal CD plus the location of your script and submit. Okay, I think I can follow that. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go CD, and he said space. So I'm going to hit Control V for Vaseline. That's going to tell this little command prompt where the bot lives. So there we go. So we told, hey, Mr. Command Prompt, this is where our bot lives. Okay, now what does he say there? Run the Python script. Type into the terminal python.bane.py and submit. Now, y'all, this is flipping crazy stuff. I want you to see this. So let's type it in there. We're going to hit Control V for Venezuela, our little socialist neighbors to the south, where you can't even get a roll of toilet paper. And I want to show you what took us forever to do. Remember, we do a whole session, a whole hour on this page. And here's what you're about to see this bot do all by itself. You know, we would have to figure out the IV rank. Well, how do we do that? Remember, we go to Tastyworks and we go show all my positions. Okay, that one's 7.2. Then we write 7.2. Now, you're fixing to see this robot log into my Tastyworks account and pull this information. Pull it all by itself. And it is the coolest thing. Then it's going to determine the 5-day return for each one of these little things. It's going to show the 1-month return, the 3-month return. Then it's going to determine, now I think we got to do a little tweaking on this because unless my green monsters are wrong, a couple of these were off. There's no big deal at this moment. We're just testing. We're still testing the bot. So the bot's going to tell you if it's oversold, fairly bought, overbought, whatever. Then it's going to go in and tell you whether the linear regression channel for the last month is pointing up, sideways, or down. Then it's going to tell you where the stock price is in relation to the 20, the 50, and the 200 SMA. What does the chat say? Can you show us how to construct an STT and a black swan hedge in MES? Yes, I remember you said to do that. I'll do that. And then so this is all that it does. The bot pulls all that stuff and gives you that data. Now, eventually, the bot will put it in here and it'll eventually, you know, tell you how many shares to buy and sell. And what I'm most looking forward to is the day when the bot runs by itself and does all of this stuff all by itself and executes the trades. Y'all, that's going to be something. That's going to be cool. So now let's run the bot, and you're going to see the bot do a lot of stuff. So let me get everything down here, and let's put the bot to work. Come here, Mr. Bot. We hope it works. Jason's not here to tell me if I did something wrong. So we're going to run the bot by hitting enter. Now watch this crap. This is cool. I say watch the bot because this is, geez, what have I done wrong? And I did this, I tested this, and I swear it was doing it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back and see what happened. Type into the terminal Python Bane, Python/Bane.py. Python. Y'all see if I did anything wrong. Python space Bane.py. That's right. Hold on. Once it gets to trading view, requires thing, but it doesn't do that anymore. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Script step, script step, script step. And Bob, what did you do? All right, hold on. Let's start it over. I'll get out of it. All right, bot execution. Open the prompt terminal. Control panel. Is that what it is? Not control panel. Terminal. Control terminal. Or maybe it is command prompt. There it is. Command prompt. All right, you got to open command prompt. All right. So then he says, make sure we do this right. I promise I trusted this, y'all. All right, so where's the bot execution? Open command prompt terminal. Find the directory or location of where your Bane.py script lives. I thought we did that. BAME. Wait a minute, maybe it's not here. BAME.py. BAME.py. I swear, I think it's here though. But BAME.py. Or did I not extract it? Hold on a second. Data, credentials, BAME bot, blah, 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 blah. I think we did that though. All right. I think it's in here. Desktop, and it's in BAME. Unless I've moved it somewhere. That's probably what I did. So let's try this. So you kind of right click here, copy. Now let me pull this off the side and let me look at something. Let's see how his looks. He did the thing. So CD plus location, C users, that, da, 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 da. All right. Did I do the CD last time? I thought I did. So we do CD space Control V. Let's see if ours looks like his. CD space C users, Beth A, OneDrive, desktop, BAME. I don't remember that being in OneDrive. Hold on a second. I think that might be. Hold on. Right click, copy address. Do that again. I don't remember that being in OneDrive. CD. Let's just try it. See what it is. If I say it's C users OneDrive, that may be the problem. I don't know that it's there. I hope it'll run. All right, so let's do the first thing. Next, type.
Bobby,
Yeah.
you
What am I
can
doing?
type in dir on the command prompt and look for and then you can look and see if your file is there.
Oh, right here, type in dir.
Yeah.
All right.
You see a Python, I mean a BAME.py, there it is. See it?
Oh yeah.
So there it is.
Ken, how you know about this stuff? This is cool,
Because
man.
I've been programming I built computers from the ground up.
That is so cool.
mean-
So it is there. This is very good. All right, so now I'm gonna follow his thing. Run the script. Type in the terminal python.bame.py. Okay, let's do it. Python.bame. No, it's got a space in it. Python space bame.py. Now maybe we'll use it. Ah, here we go. Now check this crap out. All right, watch what it's doing. It's opening Tastyworks all by itself. Look at my hands, y'all. I ain't doing crap. So it's logging into Tastyworks all by itself. It's using my login information. It is going in. And now, first of all, look on the right side. It's pulling up the symbols, and it is extracting the IV rank from each one of these 12 underlines. Look at this. So cool. And what Jason's going to do, I told him I'd like it to do, is to go and do more than the 12. So rather than us being limited, now look what it's doing, y'all. It's exporting all of that, right? It's telling him to do this, maybe where we could run this on 500 different stocks or on a specific watch list that you've developed. So say you're looking at FANG stocks. It could run it on FANG stocks. It could run it on technology stocks. It could run it on whatever you want to run it on. So now it's getting the monkey bar information. Check out the low, high, the low, big green monsters. Oh, this is so cool. Doing it all by itself. Then it's saying, hey, is the linear regression, it's getting linear regression. Is it up, down, or sideways? So he's got that programmed in. Done getting exponential moving averages. I think the thing's done. Unless it starts something up here, I think it's done. Now, here's the cool part, right? So now it's not done yet, but I do want to show you this. So then what you do is you go to your little BAME file. I say you go to your little BAME file. So I'll pull it over here. So you go to your BAME file and then see how 813, it just saved something at 3 o'clock. So what it did is it just saved your data here. So you open up your data and all that stuff that took me pretty much an hour to do, it's got all the data right there. Are you up, above, down, whatever? And then it's just a matter of pasting this data into our existing BAME spreadsheet, right? Pasting it into these areas. Now, what'll eventually happen is it'll do all that for you. I mean, we're not there yet. Jason's been working hard. It's not finished. So it'll eventually populate it into your spreadsheet, put it in here, and then these things will say automatically to do this. And then what I'm looking for is once we've tested it and trusted enough in making the decisions, then I'm gonna turn this thing loose in the API format. I don't think we have it in Tastyworks yet, but I'd like to turn this loose to go ahead and start trading in the Thinkorswim account. How cool is that? So Stacy, you down with the grandbabies in Mobile, sitting on the beach, and your algorithm is running all by itself. Would you ever trust that? Maybe, maybe not. But doesn't it sound fun to think that, you know, that this could work? And here's where I should probably say it, you know, like Dr. Frankenstein, that, you know, it's a monster. You know, this thing could have a life of its own and start killing you and taking over your family and poisoning your dogs. Who knows? Next thing you know, it's running for president. So we don't know. But the bot is really, really, really cool. So it's in the early stages, you know, of testing. But it's amazing. I let it make my decisions yesterday, right? Knocked on wood. I kind of checked the numbers and the figures to see, you know, it's pulling it from, what is it? Yahoo Finance, I think. So, you know, it's pulling data from over there. Could it be slightly different than what I was getting in TradingView? Certainly. But we just got to check those type things and see how we rely on that information. But it's the coolest thing, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy that. I really, really do. All right. So we're at the end, and Dr. Theta wanted me to do something. Dr. Theta, let me see what you said again. If anyone's got to go. I don't want to hold y'all long. You wanted to see how to construct a space strip trade and the black swan hedge in the micros. All right. Here's what I would say. I would say on the space strip trade, I mean, I can show you, I can go through it, but if I were you, I would hold off on the space strip trade. It's got too many contracts, too many moving parts, too much commission. And it's okay. It's a decent trade. What I'd rather see you focus on for the downside grind down hedge is the 111. So let me show you the 111, which you can make a 555. So let's do that really quick. And I like doing them in the micros. Tom likes doing it in the SPY, right? I like doing it in the micros. So here's what we do on this. We go and we'll go to 45 days, closest to 45 days. So we'll go 48 days. And you're going to do a debit spread. So we're going to go a long put. We're going to do, not that. Unbelievable. So we're going to do a long put vertical. Right? Buy a put vertical. And then on MES, we're going to do these 50 points wide. And we're going to move this puppy down to where we're doing this for about $10. Putting on this whole 50 point wide spread for $10. There we go. 43.80, 43.30. Then, since we're buying an option for 10, we're going to finance that. How we're going to finance that? We're going to sell a put that is at 20 that we can sell to collect a credit of $20. Well, where is that? Right here, the 40.40. Ta-da! And let me do this so you can see this. Let me go here and take out when you won't see my trades, show positions. Let's take that out. So now let's go to the analysis tab and look at this. Let's see, curve and analysis. Ta-da! Here we go. So let's see what we'll make this look like. Ta-da! It's a little funky, doesn't it? What's that look funky? Anyway, so now you're putting on this trade for a net credit. Probability of profit, 96%. Sign me up for that. Little positive delta, little positive theta, max profit 301, max loss $19,899 if the micros and SPY and SPX and ES all go to zero, which it ain't going to zero. So that's what that little trade does. Gives you a little downside protection here. So I like that. Now, what you can do certainly is you can do the number of contracts. You can go build that up, you know, get a 223 or 224. Yeah, start building that profit down to the bottom. That'll give you a maximum profit of that. But then Cost you 2,400 buying power. How many? We got 5 contracts there. That's what I would use. I think it's much more efficient trade. It's a very resilient trade that I've seen so far. I would do that. All right, now let's look at showing you really quick lot, and I'll let y'all go for the day. So let's take all this off, and let's look at see if we can do a black swan hedge. Now, how do you want to do it? Depends. You want to put your, you want to buy tranches today? Well, let's see what that looks like. How is that favorite? Is that showing my positions? I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so let's go. What am I doing? Table. And where would I sell some black swan hedges? We want to be at least over 60 days, right? So it's going to come out tomorrow. So we go down to about the 3,000, 29.50 down in here, maybe. See if we can do this. Hey, Dad's in the class, y'all. Y'all chill it out.
Lily got from the treasure box.
What's she getting from the treasure box? Let me see. Hey, better not be no candy.
It's this
What you got?
putty.
Oh wow, putty.
Fart putty.
Fart putty.
Yeah,
Oh, boy, okay.
farts when you squeeze
Sounds
it.
awesome.
Show it. Watch.
All right, make it do a
Watch,
little.
Dad, watch. Watch.
Let's see. It makes a little fart sound, huh? I'll be darned. Well, let's play with that in a minute. That sounds fun. Kids get got home from school.
Oh, it's a little.
All right, so let's look see what we got here. So here it is, right? So you can put that on
Dad,
for
fill it.
3.
Fill it.
Ooh, that's cool.
Look on your fingers.
I see.
Look.
Sorry, y'all, the native.
Look, Dad.
See that? Oh, it's blue. All right, so here we go. You know, sell those 3, buy those 5. You can do it for a debit, and I don't think that Tasty Works will let us do that as a trade. Let's see if it will.
Let's do it together. Okay. You split up the slime.
This strategy type is not supported. Try legging in. So if you're going to leg in on it, I mean, I'd probably buy the 5 first, then sell the 3. Now, there's different ways that you could do it, right? So you could enter diagonally, you know, sell your 3 here, and then maybe buy 5 of the 3,000 in a shorter dated put. So let's see what that would look like. Let's clear this order. Let's go back to 63. So if you were selling the 3,000 for whatever, let's see how much of a credit you could get there. 335. So you did 3 of those. 3. So you would take in a credit of $44.19. What if you bought the same strike that was 30 days in? So we did 63, so that'd be about the 35 day. What if you bought 5 of the 3,000 there and entered this into a diagonal method? Now, this is how I did it in January, y'all. I don't like it. This is not my preferred method of doing it. But what if you did that and then go, you know, 0.5 on that? Let's see, 5 of those would cost you. 5 of those would cost you. How does it say credit? Oh, it's letting me do the whole credit. So yeah, you could sell the 3 and buy the 5 for a $27.50 credit, which would be sweet. Now, that doesn't give you as much protection. Let's see if it'll let us see what it looks like. Curve analysis. What's that got to? I mean, it's got the same stuff on there. I got to, it's like it's showing some of my trades or something. Hold on, let me make sure I got those out. I'm still learning Tasty Works, y'all. Feel much more comfortable in toss. Trade, show positions, show working orders, take that out. Order. Just looking. Okay. Anyway, what I would do then is it better to enter the 111 on an up day or down day? It's definitely better to enter the whole trade on a down day. And keep in mind, I tried to get cute the other day. Remember when I did this one? I entered the 111 and I gave me a note. Hey, Bob, you need to sell the 4010 as part of the 111 if we ever get a down day. Heck, we ain't got a down day. So I just bought the put spread. I did 3 contracts of the put spread. So what I'm waiting on is I was waiting for a good down day to then sell the 4010. At the time, I could have sold the 4010 for, what was it, 20? Now what could I sell that for? That's 35 days to expiration. 4010 will have decayed quite some bit. So if I did it now, it would not, may not even finance my entire purchase. Come on, baby. 35 days, 4010 is what I said I needed to sell. 4010. Come on, give me my prices. Fill in. Garbage. And we're selling them. We need to do 3 contracts. What's the price not filling in? Anyway, I could have sold it for 20. I'm sure it's much less than that today. There it is, 1025. Ugh, what is that thing? Because what I was hoping is that we get a good down move and I'd be able to really sell this for a nice, hefty premium, but que sera, as Doris Day saying. All right, and we'll spend more time on that on Monday, on the Black Swan hedge and the thing. I may even put some on in the micros just to show you how it works. I am tired. It is ready for my nap. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. You need anything, you need one-on-ones or anything, just hit me up and I will see y'all Monday.